I'm Rosalinda Cardinale, and I'm joined by Miss Leslie Spearin, rhythm champion and traveling consultant from Arthur Murray International, the world's largest dance organization. It seems like wherever you turn, there's dancing. In movies, commercials, even reality shows like Dancing with the Stars and So You Think You Can Dance have a tremendous following.
I think that being a part of the Dancing with the Stars experience is seeing a phenomenon around the world relating to people wanting to get up and learn to dance.
Leslie, why do you think dancing is so popular right now?
Well, I think Hollywood has a little bit to do with it, but really people have always sought out activities where they can meet new people, increase their self-confidence, and just add more fun to their life. Dancing can give you all of those things and more.
I had such a great time at Arthur Murray. It's a great stress reliever.
I liked it because you got to call the shots for a couple hours a week.
Yeah, exactly.
You're smiling and laughing, and it's just a good time.
During the next 30 minutes, you're going to get to see some world-class dancing, meet some of our students, and maybe even learn a few dance steps yourself.
Yeah, I've learned to dance. I really feel confident. I feel like I could sort of hold my own.
My dancing got so much better. It was better by leaps and bounds.
The beauty of the system here at Arthur Murray is that we teach a very personalized program, and everyone that walks in the door gets a very different experience. And whether it's because they're getting ready for a wedding, they want to lose a little weight, they're working on spicing up their marriage a little bit of a vacation coming up, they want to enjoy themselves more socially, we can personalize a program that fits their needs specifically.
First time when I came into the studio, I was nervous. I didn't know what to expect. The instructors were great in that I think they picked up on my natural abilities and designed a program for me.
We build self-confidence in people, we build self-esteem.
The neat thing about Arthur Murray is they can customize it, so that I can go take twice as many or 3 times as many lessons as I need to keep up with it.
And it's something fun for us to do together. It's not the normal thing that the couples do, but it gives us the opportunity to spend time together and do something that's fun.
What Arthur Murray is so great about is helping you leap and helping provide the net at the same time.
It's so exciting to find out what people really want in their dancing, what people are looking for.
People I see today won't recognize me in the airport. I weigh 60 pounds less than I did before.
I get to witness them becoming a more confident person. I get to see them fall in love with each other all over again.
So one of my clients said the other day, "Why do you stand so differently?" And who would have thought I would stand differently?
Every day I get to witness an amazing change in someone's life.
But it really has been an unbelievable transformation, and I never would have expected it. It's not why I went, but it certainly is why I stayed.
Put a little fun in your life. Try dancing. It's time to get off the couch and onto the dance floor. You could be dancing tonight. Your feet couldn't be in better hands than at Arthur Murray. Learn to dance like a star at Arthur Murray.
So how long have the Arthur Murray Studios been teaching people to dance? Is it 95 years now?
It's actually 98 years.
The Arthur Murray Party.
My father used to teach for Mr. Murray. He was on the original Arthur Murray Dance Party.
You're always sure of a warm welcome at any Arthur Murray studio
One of the
party.
most popular TV shows of its time. And that's where Catherine Murray actually coined the phrase, put a little fun in your life, try dancing.
I've heard that phrase.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Arthur Murray Party.
You'll find that learning to dance at Arthur Murray's is not only surprisingly easy, but lots of fun.
So what does somebody need to do to get started?
People normally have so many questions about learning how to dance, whether it's easy, whether it's hard, how long it might take. So the best way to answer those questions would be go in and try the initial lesson.
What are you waiting for? Call Arthur Murray today.
You could be dancing tonight.
Johnny danced the first dance with me and then he just disappeared. I sat there alone until I couldn't stand it any longer.
That settles it. You're going to Arthur Murray's tomorrow.
And Jane went to Arthur Murray's. She not only learned to follow in the rumba and foxtrot, but she gained complete confidence in herself. So take your first step to popularity and good times at any Arthur Murray studio. Consult your phone book today.
Well, at Arthur Murray's, we teach private lessons. We have group classes.
Is this the first thing you do when you come to take a lesson at Arthur Murray?
Well, normally we like for them to have a private lesson first so we can assess where they are in their dancing and we can see where we need to put them, where they need to start.
Private lessons are great because that's one-on-one.
There's a couple different instructors you work with, so you kind of get used to different people, but they also have different techniques.
I think what I really appreciate about the private lessons is that you have one-on-one time with an instructor. So you can sort of work out things that are new and unfamiliar to you in a setting that's comfortable.
It's just great because they go at my own pace, and if I feel like they're going too fast, they slow down, and if I feel like we're going too slow, they go faster.
They get the basics into you first and don't worry about how you look. When I first started, all I did was think about where my steps are. And now I'm starting to actually, my feet just keep doing the right thing, or sometimes do the right thing.
I love it, and it's really fun as a social kind of thing, as well as a personal time where you're kind of taking time away from your normal life to learn something new.
So why an Arthur Murray dance studio? Why not any dance studio?
What's unique about Arthur Murray's quality of certification that we have, not only in the dancing, but also the teaching. We're always the newest, best thing.
The few teachers I've had the opportunity to meet are very polite and professional, and wow, are they patient with their students.
They're amazing. We have constant training. We have meetings throughout the year. We have training in the school every day. So we're always working on teaching and always working on dancing.
I had planned everything in my life to be a carpenter. All of a sudden, I felt the urge to teach dancing, and I met all the Arthur Murray people, and they trained me to dance. I never thought that when I was building houses that I would also be teaching people how to dance. Now I travel around the world and teach dancing to people. It was kind of a neat switch. I really enjoyed it.
We really want to help you become the dancer that you envision becoming, and we know that we can make that a reality for you as long as you're willing to walk through that door that very first time. We'll take really good care of you.
I'd go over there at lunch from the office, and I'd take a little bit of a break from life. And then I think about the fourth or fifth lesson, I thought, this is really fun.
It's fun. At the end of a long day, you can come in and be in a bad mood, and by the time you're 10 minutes into your lesson, you're smiling and laughing, and it's just a good time.
You don't think about your spouse, you don't think about your child, you don't think about your clients, you don't think about your work. You just have fun. And it's such a great thing to do as an adult, and I think we miss that. I think kids do that all the time, but it's very childlike in just the purity of it.
Coming from a position of a career woman and a mother who gets stressed out, there's always an incredibly positive atmosphere. And that to me is huge, to be able to walk in here and let the stress just drain for an hour or 45 minutes or however long you're going to be here. That's a little enclave that you can't find almost anyplace else. It's really wonderful to do that, to have this positive environment.
Let's cut to the chase, Leslie. Dancing is sexy. It is so appealing to watch a couple dance a nice hot salsa or romantic rumba together.
And one of the most sensual dances of all is the tango. But really, it's great to watch, but the best thing is dancing it.
Put a little fun in your life. Call Arthur Murray.
Leslie, which dances are people learning today?
Well, in order to enjoy your dancing when you go out socially, you're going to have to know how to dance to the fast music and as well as the slow music.
That makes sense, yes.
But you know what? A picture is worth 1,000 words, so let's take a look.
Okay.
So the fast music, probably the most popular dance today is the salsa. You've heard a lot about that. That's a big
Everybody's
craze
talking
going on
about the
right
salsa.
now.
Oh, the Latin hip movement.
You know, that's what people really want. It's not the feet, it's the way you move your body.
Well, no wonder everyone's calling the Arthur Murray Dance Studios to learn how to dance. What a blast!
It makes you want to get up and move, doesn't it?
That looks like so much fun.
When you want to be more romantic and it's sexy on a crowded dance floor, you're going to use the rumba.
Wow. There is nothing like watching a man dance. So masculine. I'm totally drawn in. Even the way she uses her hands. That must be what you meant about styling the steps.
Absolutely. That's what sets you apart, isn't it?
Oh, look at that. That is so beautiful. They are good.
Now, these are two of the most popular dances I was talking about. These are exactly the things you're going to see out in a club.
Yeah, I hope I look like that next time I go out to a club.
Rosalinda, I want you to look at the footwork.
Okay.
It makes such a difference what part of their feet they're using, the heels, the toes.
They are truly escaping in time right now.
This is the whole experience. They're so engaged in each other.
Look at those feet.
And the way they're embracing each other for the dance.
They're just holding on to each other, looking in each other's eyes. Well, no wonder dancing is so popular and everybody wants to take dance lessons.
I think a lot of people look at the classic ballroom dancing, they look at some of the old Hollywood movies. It's not what it used to be. I mean, these days you can go into a dance studio, you can listen to popular music. It's important to learn the dance, but it's also with new music that's coming out, you can just about do anything.
At Arthur Murray's, we have the incredible one-on-one private lessons, along with those fun and easy group classes.
Let's take a look at one of those famous group lessons.
We're doing social dancing, so you can talk as you're dancing, right? So one of the biggest things we want to make sure that we're doing is every time...
What are we seeing here? I see men on one side, ladies on the other. What's that about?
Group gives you an opportunity to learn your part before you have to get together with somebody else. The men on one side learn their part so they can lead.
Make eye contact with the lady because it's a partner dance.
So when they go out, they can dance with anybody who asks them socially.
That guy over here dancing like this. This is what we're trying to get away from.
Group pause is an excellent opportunity to get used to social dancing in a social dance setting.
I like Arthur Murray group classes because they're a great opportunity for people to dance with people at different skill levels.
Classes, you get to meet lots of new people, you rotate through different partners, and you get to learn new steps, sometimes that are more familiar to you.
People at great skill levels and people at lower skill levels, so it really prepares you to go out in the real world.
All right, nice job. Give yourselves a round of applause. That's right.
So I guess the transformation you see, even in celebrities on Dancing with the Stars, is they become so much more confident with the way they walk, the way they carry themselves.
It's really amazing to see the changes that take place in people's lives when they're dancing. They might not expect all these things, but what happens is they're carrying themselves a little better. They're feeling better about themselves. They're dressing better. They're walking better. Their posture's better. All those things that they maybe didn't anticipate happening for them, but are a really great bonus, that really shows up in their lives, and we feel like their confidence is better.
What has changed the most since the time that your father was with the Arthur Murray Studios to now?
Well, even since when I first started teaching, the women used to have to drag the men through the doors to get them to dance. And now, I mean, all the guys have seen Jerry Springer do it and Emmett Smith, and they know that the cool guys are the ones that are dancing.
Yes, the cool guys. We all like cool guys, but the coolest of guys are the guys that can dance well.
Women love to be romanced on the dance floor.
I love to dance. I love the salsa, and I've always been a dancer, and this was my opportunity to actually come out and see what ballroom dancing was about. It's just been a great experience for me. So if you want to get a workout in, this is an excellent way to get in shape as well.
I think anybody that's got a really stressful job would just love coming here to spend an hour dancing, learning something new. It's very physical, but it's also rhythmical. It gives you something very different than going to the gym. That's what I've enjoyed the most about my experience here at Arthur Murray.
Let's face it, dancing rhymes with romancing.
Yes, there's an old adage that says dancing turns singles into couples.
Ooh, I like it.
In high school and in college, I was always the guy who, I wasn't afraid to dance, but I was kind of shy. I was off in the corner a little bit more. Now I can go out and dance whenever I want to, and the really neat thing is I can dance with any woman I want to. Anywhere I go, I can do that. There's always less guys than there are women, and that's one of the coolest things about being a dance instructor, or just being a dancer in general.
This is the story of One Step Charlie, a nice young fellow who had a fine time dancing a foxtrot. But when the band played a samba, so sorry, Charlie had to beg off. So One Step Charlie began taking lessons at Arthur Murray. You'll be amazed how much more popular you'll be when you become a truly wonderful dancer. So visit your nearest Arthur Murray studio tomorrow.
People love the Arthur Murray practice parties. You can come and practice your latest moves, and when you go out socially, it's so much easier. It's like going out to a club, but the teacher's there to help you.
The practice parties are great because, one, they're a really, really good exercise.
You can just relax, dance with a whole lot of different people, and try out lots of different dance styles and listen to great music.